How to drop pounds and keep them off. There's a smarter way to shed pounds. These dieting pointers will assist you in avoiding diet traps and achieving long-term weight loss success. What is the perfect diet for weight loss that is also healthy? Pick up any diet book, and it will claim to have all the answers to losing and keeping the weight off. Some argue that the trick is to eat less and exercise more, while others argue that low fat is the only way to go and that carbohydrates should be avoided. So, what are you supposed to believe? The fact is that there is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all approach to long-term, safe weight loss. Since our bodies react differently to different foods based on biology and other health factors, what works for one person might not work for you. Finding the weight loss approach that is right for you will most likely take some time, persistence, determination, and some experimenting with various foods and diets. While some people respond well to calorie counting or other restrictive weight loss approaches, others prefer more flexibility in their weight loss plans. Simply avoiding fried foods or reducing processed carbs will put them on the road to success. So, if a diet that worked for someone else doesn't work for you, don't get discouraged. Also, don't be too hard on yourself if a diet appears to be too restrictive for you to maintain. Finally, a diet is only good for you if you can maintain it over time. Although there is no quick fix for losing weight, there are several steps you can take to build a healthier relationship with food, reduce emotional overeating, and maintain a healthy weight. There are 4 common methods for losing weight. 1. Reduce your calorie intake. Some experts say that keeping your weight under control boils down to a simple equation. Eat less calories than you burn, and you'll lose weight. Doesn't it appear to be simple? So, why is it so difficult to lose weight? Weight loss isn't a process that happens in a straight line over time. When you reduce your calorie intake, you can lose weight for the first few weeks, but then something happens. You consume the same amount of calories as before, but you lose less to no weight. And when you lose weight, you lose water and lean tissue as well as fat, your metabolism slows, and your body changes in other ways. Your metabolism slows and your body changes in other ways. So, if you want to keep losing weight each week, you'll need to keep cutting calories. A calorie is not necessarily the same as a calorie. Eating 100 calories of high-fructose corn syrup and 100 calories of broccoli, for example, may have a different impact on your body. The key to long-term weight loss is to eliminate foods that are high in calories but don't fill you up, such as candy, and substitute them with foods that are filling but low in calories, like vegetables. Many of us don't feed solely to satiate our appetite. We also turn to food for warmth or to alleviate tension, which can derail any weight loss plan easily. 2. Reduce carbohydrate intake. A different perspective on weight loss considers the issue to be the way the body accumulates fat after eating carbohydrates, especially the function of the hormone insulin. Carbohydrates from food reach the bloodstream as glucose when you consume a meal. Your body still burns glucose before it burns fat from a meal in order to keep your blood sugar levels in check. When you eat a carbohydrate-rich meal, like a lot of pasta, rice, bread, or French fries, your body releases insulin to assist with the influx of glucose into your bloodstream. Insulin does 2 things in addition to controlling blood sugar levels. It prevents fat cells from releasing fat for the body to burn as fuel, because the body's priority is to burn off the glucose, and it produces more fat cells to store anything the body can't burn off. As a result, you gain weight and your body needs more fuel to burn, causing you to consume more. Since insulin can only burn carbohydrates, you crave them, which sets in motion a vicious cycle of carb consumption and weight gain. To lose weight, the logic goes, you must break the loop by eating less carbs. Most low-carb diets recommend replacing carbohydrates with protein and fat, which can have long-term health consequences. If you do decide to try a low-carb diet, choose lean meats, fish, and vegetarian protein sources, low-fat dairy products, and plenty of leafy green and non-starchy vegetables to reduce your risks and restrict your saturated and trans fat intake. 3. Trim the fat. It's a tenet of many diets. Don't eat fat if you don't want to gain weight. Reduced fat snacks, dairy, and boxed meals can be found in almost every grocery store aisle. However, as our low-fat choices have grown in popularity, so have obesity rates. So, why haven't low-fat diets shown to be successful for a greater number of people? Fat isn't all evil. Healthy fats, also known as healthy fats, can help you lose weight, regulate your moods, and battle fatigue. Avocados, nuts, beans, soy milk, tofu, and fatty fish are high in unsaturated fats, which can help you feel full, whereas a little tasty olive oil drizzled over a plate of vegetables, for example, can make it easier to eat nutritious food and increase the overall quality of your diet. We always make poor trade-offs. Many of us make the mistake of substituting fat for sugar and refined carbohydrates, which provide empty calories. Instead of consuming full-fat yogurt, we eat low or no-fat varieties that are high in sugar to compensate for the taste loss. Alternatively, we can substitute a muffin or donut for our fatty breakfast bacon, resulting in rapid blood sugar spikes. 4. Eat a Mediterranean-style diet. The Mediterranean diet emphasizes consuming healthy fats and carbohydrates, as well as plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts, fish, and olive oil, with very little meat and cheese. However, the Mediterranean diet is about more than just food. Regular physical exercise and communal meals are also important components. Whatever method you use to lose weight, it's important to remain motivated and avoid popular dieting traps like emotional eating. Emotional eating can be regulated. We don't always feed to satiate our appetite. When we're depressed or nervous, we sometimes turn to food for comfort, which can derail any diet and lead to weight gain. When you're nervous, bored, or lonely, do you eat? Do you unwind with a snack in front of the TV after a long day? Recognizing your emotional eating causes will make or break your weight loss goals. If you eat when you're tired, you're more likely to. If you're feeling stressed, try to relax in a healthier way. Yoga, meditation, or soaking in a hot bath are all good options. Find other mid-afternoon pick-me-ups if you're running low on steam. Try going for a walk around the block, listening to upbeat music, or taking a quick nap. If you're lonely or bored, reach out to someone rather than reaching for the fridge. Call a funny buddy, go for a walk with your dog, or go to the library, mall, or park, anywhere there are people. Instead, practice mindful dining. When feeding, keep distractions to a minimum. Avoid eating when you're working, watching TV, or driving. It's all too tempting to binge eat. Keep your eyes peeled. Slowly chew your meal, savoring the aromas and textures. If your thoughts wander, gently bring them back to your food and how it tastes. To concentrate on the dining experience, mix it up. Using chopsticks instead of a fork, or use your non-dominant side to hold your utensils. Eat until you are satisfied. It takes time for the signal that you've had enough to hit your brain. Don't feel compelled to finish anything on your plate. Continue to be inspired. Making healthy lifestyle and food decisions are needed for long-term weight loss. To keep inspired, do the following. Look for a group of people who can cheer you on. It is extremely important to have social support. Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers are two programs that use group reinforcement to help people lose weight and eat well for the rest of their lives. Seek out help, whether from family, friends, or a support group, to get the motivation you need. The race is won by going slowly and steadily. Losing weight too quickly can have a negative impact on your mind and body, leaving you feeling tired, exhausted, and ill. To lose fat rather than water and muscle, aim to lose 1 to 2 pounds every week. Make a list of goals to help you stay motivated. Short-term goals, such as wanting to fit into a bikini for the summer, rarely perform as well as long-term goals, such as wanting to feel more secure or better for the sake of your children. When temptation strikes, think of the advantages of being healthier. Make use of software to keep track of your success. You can keep track of the food you consume, the calories you burn, and the weight you lose by using smartphone apps, health trackers, or just keeping a journal. You will remain inspired by seeing the results in black and white. Make sure you get enough rest. Sleep deprivation increases your appetite, causing you to crave more food than normal while also making you feel unsatisfied, causing you to want to eat more. Sleep deprivation will affect your motivation, so try to get at least 8 hours of good sleep each night. Sugar and processed carbohydrates should be avoided. Whether or not you're trying to lose weight, most of us eat too much sugar and processed carbohydrates like white bread, pizza dough, pasta, pastries, white flour, white rice, and sugared breakfast cereals. However, substituting whole grain carbs for processed carbs and avoiding sweets and desserts is just part of the solution. Sugar can be found in a variety of foods, including canned soups and vegetables, pasta sauce, margarine, and many low-fat foods. Since your body gets all of its sugar from naturally occurring sugar in food, all of this added sugar is just a lot of empty calories and unnecessary blood glucose spikes. Sugar consumption is linked to a slimmer waistline. Calories from fructose, found in sugary drinks like soda and processed foods like donuts, muffins, and candy, are more labile than calories from other sources. Fructose calories, found in sugary drinks like soda and processed foods like donuts, muffins, and candy, are more likely to contribute to belly fat. Cutting back on sugary foods will help you lose weight and reduce the risk of diabetes. Consume plenty of fruits, vegetables, and fiber. Even if you're trying to lose weight, that doesn't mean you have to eat less. Fruit, vegetables, beans, and whole grains are rich in fiber and take longer to digest, making them filling and excellent for weight loss. You should eat as much fresh fruit and non-starchy vegetables as you want. You'll be satisfied before you've consumed too many calories. Vegetables should be eaten raw or steamed, not fried or breaded, and seasoned with herbs and spices or a drizzle of olive oil. Fruit, blueberries, strawberries, sliced bananas, can be added to low-sugar cereal. You'll get plenty of sweetness when consuming less calories, sugar, and fiber. Add lettuce, onions, sprouts, cucumbers, and avocado to your sandwiches to make them more filling. Instead of high-calorie chips and dip, snack on carrots or celery with hummus. To make your favorite main courses more substantial, add more vegetables. If you use fewer noodles and more vegetables, both pasta and stir-fries can be diet-friendly. Start your meal with a salad or vegetable soup to help you feel full and consume less of your main course. Take control of the food you eat. Set yourself up for weight loss success by controlling your food climate, including what you eat, how much you eat, and what foods you have on hand. You should prepare your own meals at home. This gives you complete control over portion size as well as what goes into your food. Restaurant and processed foods typically contain significantly more sugar, unhealthy fat, and calories than food prepared at home, as well as larger portion sizes. Make smaller portions for yourself. To make the portions look bigger, use small plates, bowls, and cups. Don't eat from big bowls or food containers because it's difficult to gauge how much you've consumed. Eat first thing in the morning. According to research, eating more of your daily calories at breakfast and less at dinner will help you lose weight faster. A bigger, healthier breakfast will kickstart your metabolism, keep you from getting hungry during the day, and give you more time to burn calories. Every day, fast for 14 hours. Dinner should be eaten earlier in the day, and then you should fast before breakfast the next morning. Weight loss can be aided by eating only when you're most involved and giving your digestion a long break. Make a meal and snack plan ahead of time. In plastic bags or cans, you can make your own small portion snacks. You can stop eating when you aren't really hungry if you eat on a schedule. Drink a lot of water. Thirst can be mistaken for hunger, but drinking water can help you stop consuming extra calories. Reduce the number of enticing foods in your house. Store indulgent foods out of sight if you share a kitchen with non-dieters. Get the feet going. Although the degree to which exercise helps weight loss is debatable, the benefits extend well beyond calorie burning. Exercise will help you lose weight and change your mood, and it's something you can start doing right now. You'll have more stamina and encouragement to handle the other steps of your weight loss program if you go for a stroll, stretch, and move about. Don't have time for a lengthy workout? 3 10-minute workouts a day can be just as effective as a 30-minute workout. Remember that anything is preferable to nothing. Begin slowly, adding small amounts of physical activity to your daily routine. Then, when you lose weight and gain stamina, it would be easier for you to become more physically active. Find a type of exercise that you enjoy. Try going for a walk with a friend, dancing, hiking, cycling, playing frisbee with your dog, picking up a game of basketball, or playing activity-based video games with your children. Maintaining a healthy weight. You've also heard the statistic that 95% of people who lose weight on a diet gain it back within a few years, or even months. Though there isn't much hard evidence to back up the point, several weight loss programs do fail in the long run. This is frequently due to the fact that overly restrictive diets are difficult to sustain over time. That isn't to say that the weight loss efforts are doomed to fail. Not at all. The National Weight Control Registry, NWCR, in the United States has registered over 10,000 people who have lost large amounts of weight and held it off for long periods of time since its inception in 1994. Participants who were effective in sustaining their weight loss shared some common strategies, according to the report. Adopting these habits, regardless of the diet you used to lose weight in the first place, may help you keep it off. Continue to be physically involved. In the NWCR report, successful dieters exercised for around 60 minutes, usually walking. Keeping a food journal is a good idea. Keeping track of what you eat on a daily basis will help you stay accountable and inspired. Every day, eat breakfast. Cereal and fruit were the most common foods in the sample. Breakfast increases metabolism and keeps appetite at bay later in the day. Consume more fiber and less unhealthy fats than the average American. Check the scale on a regular basis. Weighing yourself once a week can help you detect any minor weight gain, allowing you to take corrective action before the problem worsens. Reduce the amount of television you watch. Reducing the amount of time spent sitting in front of a television will help you live a more healthy lifestyle and avoid weight gain.